of 5. Graham has come on a lot stronger. Inside thigh kick from Viney.
He's actually changing his stance now, and that tells me that he is worried about that lead thigh.
Nice step through knee from Graham. Graham, who weighed in quite the heavier, 113.5 kilos. Viney, 101.7. A huge weight difference going the way of Peter Graham
10
here.
kilos there, and that's a lot of power. And a man that can kick as hard as Peter Graham, you've got to multiply that.
Front kick from Graham.
Now
front kick from Viney.
This is what we spoke of earlier. Measure with the front kick, especially if it's a quick forward attack.
Doug threads the jab. Graham, outside leg kick. Viney checks it. Nice hook from Viney and a jab. He's got to throw the right hand as well, though. They lock up, and Graham throws a knee, gets him in the kidneys. Referee Nation Michelidis separates them. Still a very close fight to call here.
I'm just looking at Graham's corner, and they've picked up on that thigh now. Doug's being in a bit of pain. And Pete really needs to just go after. He needs to go hunting. He needs to get a little bit brutal with it.
Viney edges forward. Not as free-flowing with the hands as he was earlier on, Doug Viney.
Of course, that's because, as I said, he's not able to get that quick spring movement. He's not able to move the gaps, shut the gap down, throw the jab, move out, sidestep. He can't do it.
Oh, Viney connects with a nice glancing right hand, and then Graham chomps the leg again. There's the left from Viney. Some solid punches, and Graham really reined in on that kick.
This is what I was talking about, the traditional full contact background that Peter Graham has. It always comes back to just smashing the legs and chopping your opponent. And Pete needs to go back to basics, needs to go back to where he came from and just start to do that, because I think that's going to be a plan that will pay dividends for him.
Left hook from Viney. They'll cut the tape off the glove here that's hanging off Peter Graham's left glove.
Scissors.
A moment's breather here for Doug Viney.
That's a mark of experience there from Doug Viney, Michael. He's seen it, pointed it out straight away. Maybe he needed a bit of a rest. He initiated it. I want to rest, fix the tape. He'll come back a little bit more refreshed perhaps and go from there. All these little things all make the difference when it comes to a fight of this caliber.
They're calling for that step-through right hand from Doug Viney. We'll see if he launches that trademark knockout punch. Watch for it. He'll step through with the right leg, bring it to the front, and power through with that right hand. Left hook from Viney.
He's having problems stepping full stop, Michael, which may shut that technique down because he's not able to fast switch his legs.
Jab from Viney. Graham on the front foot, though. Oh, he tried for a crescent kick to Graham, but Viney saw it coming.
Dropping axe kick. The idea of that kick is to drop it on the collarbone.
There's the counter off the kick again. Checks the low kick.
He wore that on the thigh, Michael. He didn't check it. He checks on the shin. He lifted his leg and he had his thigh chopped down. More damage to the lead thigh of Viney. He's still a warrior and he's still threading those hand combinations together. But it's the Chief with their ironclad resolve, pushing forward and cutting up the leg. Clay Amatangi now urging on Viney to push it all the way. Jason Suddy, well, the New Zealanders are all rallying behind their boy. Pete Graham firing himself up.
Fighters, touch gloves.
I've got it dead even after 4. First round Viney, second and third rounds a draw, fourth rounds a Graham. Here we go, fifth and final. What a battle for the ISKA World's title. Oh, big shot there from Graham. I should say from Viney. Hooks him, Graham again goes downstairs to the leg. Nice front kick.
Well, this is 3 minutes, the biggest 3 minutes of your life in the world title fight. It's the last 3 minutes of the fight. Who wants it more? That's what it comes down to.
Viney threading those awkward punches again. Graham wants that lead leg. Viney shooting up the jab to keep Big Pete at bay. edges forward. Throws the knee to the ribcage. Tags him with the right hand. And Viney got caught. Best punch of the fight so far from Graham. They juke it against the ropes now. Peter Graham getting the better in this exchange. Tries to pull the head down. Drills a right hand. Viney's been caught. Viney's been cut under the eye. Graham now trying to finish the fight. Viney in trouble. Graham with the high knee and Viney finds a right hand. Look at the head movement from Doug Viney. And Graham catches him. It's the big kabod. The corner leaping in at Peter Graham. That was not happening. Graham says Viney says he's okay, but the referee counts him out. It's a knockout victory for Peter Graham. Awesome final round.
Who wants it more? Well, the question was answered. Pete Graham wanted it more. And the world title, the ISKA world title. The Aussie reigns supreme. Pumps a fist in the air. The Chief, Peter Graham, is victorious.
What great sportsmanship between these two guys. They have fought twice now, 1-1. But tonight the strap will go around the waist of Graham. He opened up like a house of fire hammer.
Look at that. The right hand fired repeatedly. The step knee measured. Here it goes. Pop. And again, pop. The head right back over the ropes. And a hard night at the office after a very crisp and so boxing proficient Doug Viney started. Unfortunately, the night didn't end that way for him. It was the Chief Peter Graham who dug deep after a bit of a nonplussed first round, came back, got some spirit in between the fourth and fifth and showed what it's all about. The Chief Peter Graham making a winner circle world title style for him, ISKA. Congratulations to the Chief in the corner, Tony Dow and the boys.